Йоу. Добрых утров. Время вознестись на остров. Что же нас ждет дальше? Ну мы поболтаем сейчас со всеми здесь на корабле. Просим, чё кого вообще? Какие планы на жизнь? Загрузка безымянный остров. Зашли, получили опыта.
I can sense the raw powers of the source rippling through the air. The island yonder. It is doom or destiny.
Кста. Ща. Вот так.
She's a beautiful enigma, isn't she? All elven grace, and her own evil twin to boot. Yet she defies good and evil in a particularly charming, therefore particularly perilous way. I hope to hear her whole story someday. I'm certain it'll be quite the tale. Your mind, the demon that's in there. As long as it possesses you, divinity will be his, not yours. You mustn't give it the chance, Losa.
You don't look very divine to me. What are you waiting for? I'm hardly an expert on the matter, but I'm smart enough to put two and two together. Where there is an ocean of source, there is a well for drawing from it. To rise to divinity, you probably need to take a gulp, though I'm sure it won't be that simple.
I've got sword fighters, mages, archers, all willing to fight by your side if the price is right.
Hello. This island is something else, huh? I'll bet I can find many interesting ingredients here. Of course. Told you I would, didn't I? Sure thing. I'll start hunting that down right away. Don't...
Мальчик на побегушках в прямом смысле.
Something on your mind, darling?
I'm afraid that exploring this island would only consume precious time that I need for my work. I shall be remaining here. Dangers indeed. You can almost hear the sounds of battle when the wind shifts correctly. And where there's battle, there's bound to be mercenaries. Bleku Duma, the words of the lone wolves. No doubt my former comrades will have them in their employ. Speak their words, and you might pass. Speak their words, and you might pass. Consider it a token of my thanks for the assistance in retrieving anathema. Pursuit of my interests has led me to fall in with some disreputable company in my time. For a short while, one such group was the Black Ring. I know, not something to be proud of, but they let me do as I wished, so desperate they were for aid after the death fog cut them down to size. A fine arrangement, until they started preaching about this God King and his infernal covenant.
He snorts derisively.
The last thing this world needs is another would-be god, and an army of fools willing to follow him. It's a sop to all the fools who think that someone will grant them power and immortality in return for loyalty. This God King has cause to make war with the Seven, and the Covenant is how he's gathered his army. They become sworn, as it was put to me. Bound to serve, die, and be reborn for the God King for as long as he wishes. Then, at some ill-defined point in the future, they think they'll be rewarded. You should have seen them all. On their knees, worshipping a new tyrant just to spite 7 old ones. I got away from them while I still could. Unfortunately, Dallas was waiting to snatch me. My efforts continue. I must admit it's quite an intricate piece to work with, even for someone like myself. I remain confident of success, though.
Сундук. Фига себе, гигантское зелье.
bodies have been purged. Who could have done this? No ghosts remain. All are purged.
Before you stands a shrine of a particularly strange design. You've seen machinery like this before, in the cave beneath the Black Pits. Here too, the apparatus thrums with power and seems to pull you in.
A Magister, dead on the beach. What a surprise.
The seaside doesn't suit them, does it?
Вот эту локу я уже смутно помню. Ладно. О, огненными стрелами указывается что-то.
A strange symbol is carved into the stone. Details lost to the wear of time. You saw this in your vision at the excavation site. The flaming arrowhead leads to a trial for dragon worshippers. The arrowhead points the way forward.
Идем. Быть более продуктивно, значит жить более полно. Утром заправлять свою кровать, не откладывать диван в долгий ящик. Создание предметов заниматься пораньше, чтобы меньше материалов с собой таскать. Знаешь, что нужно делать, Акбак? Отправляйся на остров и ищи там горящие наконечники стрел. Это знаки, отставленные тебе пожирателем. Следуй за ними до священной пещеры и возложи в драконью пасть огненную руну. Опа, у нас все есть. Ты должен сделать все в одиночку. Ибо лишь тем, кто пройдет испытание, дарует благословение наш господин и владыка, охранит тебя императрица, сын мой, ступай себе. Все понятно, топаем.
The symbol of the dragon's cult has lasted for eons. The Devourer's legacy remains carved deep into Rivellon.
Сам сердце Вавилона.
This is a sign of an ancient dragon cult. The sigils lead to a trial meant to test believers. The arrowhead points the way forward.
Ну, о.
The symbol of the dragon's cult has lasted for eons. The Devourer's legacy remains carved deep into Rivellon. This is a sign of an ancient dragon cult. The sigils lead to a trial meant to test the arrowhead point.
Хули тут думать, он надо прыгать еще. О.
Part of the Divine Order's fleet by the look of it. Hellfire must have rained down on them. It's surprising any of them made it ashore, looking at that.
Подожди, а чё? Всё, понял. Йоу. Я чего-то не выкупаю. У нее желтая пирамида, вот и желтая. Я должен вот так. Желтая. Это наш алтарь странствия теперь. Чё это? Так, заберемся повыше.
A temple in the clouds. What holds this aloft?
Before you stands a shrine to Amadia, her solemn face carved of ancient stone. This statue of Amadia seems ancient. Moss blooms from cracks all over the stone, and tears of rain stream from her eyes. A hollow space marks the center of her creased brow.
Углубление, ага.
You feel a presence awaken within the stone. An ancient awareness reaches out to you, swirling through every cell of your body and every mote of your soul. A light breeze dances at your heels. You feel yourself becoming lighter and lighter until you are borne aloft and floating above the ground. Then the awareness recedes from you, ebbing back like a tide until you are left completely alone. Alone with your thoughts, alone with the blessing Amalia left you with. Before you stands a shrine to Amadia. Her solemn face, you feel a presence awaken within the lightning flashes and thunder rumbles. Static electricity crackles all around you and dances over your body. Yet you feel no jolt or shock, and it fizzles out as soon as it touches your skin. Then the awareness recedes from you, ebbing back like a tide until you are left completely alone. Alone with your thoughts, alone with the blessing Amadia left you with. The spirit of a Black Ring initiate stands before you. He seems to be smouldering. Spectral ash and smoke drift away from him. He sighs at his incinerated mortal remains.
Perhaps my sacrifice will be enough. Perhaps the God King will restore me to fight again.
The spirit puffs himself up.
The God King rewards daring. I thought I could capture this place alone while the others were occupied. There's more dangers here than I would have credited with. You are no comrade of mine, outsider. You can go see for yourself and die in the attempt.
If the spirit still had a complexion, he would no doubt turn pale at this point.
Godwoken? No, wait, please! I'll tell you what I know. The Sentinels. They're no danger when they're moving. But as soon as they stop, that means they're about to attack. That's all I know, I swear! That's how they got me. I didn't realize I was in danger until it was too late.
Does anything seem different now? Did that cause a reaction? I can't make heads nor tails of this. Amadia truly is the mother of all magic, the patron of all voodoo source.
Практическое руководство лучника стрелы. По стрельбе из лука переплетено в кожу тонкой выделки, обычно идущую на плетку стрел. Перед вами собрание мастерски выполненных рисунков, иллюстрирующих способы изготовления разных и необычных стрел на полях. Одной из страниц вы замечаете описанную от руки и трижды подчеркнутую фразу «Запомни, во врага целится острым концом».
More of those damn sentinels. What's that amongst them on top of the pillar?
Рыцарь Амайт.
Our defenses are breached. Must I kill you now? It would pain me. I am relieved. I greet you. I was, Amardia's chosen champion.
Mm-hmm.
She gasps and bows her head in deference.
Forgive me, please. I hold this boon. It is Amardia's. It should be yours.
A pair of gloves, beaten and worn, but clearly of the highest value, especially to a wizard.
I came to the council to learn to be divine. I failed. I'm not made to be pursued by evil. And that's what it means to be God-woken. Afterwards, I roamed the island, as did all we fallen knights. But my worst fears came true when the Black Ring came. I fled here. I made sure the temple was defended and went to the altar. I prayed to Amardia for help, but... She did not answer. I'm not ashamed to say that I hid. There is untold evil in the world, and it has reached the island. It seeks the God-woken who would be divine. I cannot bear it. Go? There is no go. I belong here. I was God-woken, but for all the evil in the world, I would not be divine. I did not search the world for the others of our kind. My place is here. Yours is inside the mountain.
Внутри горы.
Amardia's altar is at the highest point. Climb to the sky and you may find it. But be warned, Amardia rarely answers now. And when she does, she sounds unwell. May she speak to you with love.
She bows her head in deference and allows you to leave. A bird flits in the background as you approach the altar. Laying your hand on the weather-beaten stone, you feel a gentle heat. A sense of warmth and peace fills you. As you whisper your words, you feel the world around you melt away. You open your eyes to an old log house, a roaring fire, and a door ajar. Pushing the door open, you find a bedroom, comfortably furnished. In the middle of a bed, wrapped in blankets, is an old, shivering woman.
It is so good of you to come. I'm so proud of what you have accomplished, of the hero you are becoming. You will be at the well soon, but first I must ask you for help.
She leans forward, grey hair falling to frame her wrinkled face, and whispers.
I am so hungry. I need to feed. I need your sauce.
The woman takes you in her arms, pulling you close in a warm, soft embrace. You almost can't help relaxing as her warmth spreads through you. You're still breathing in her scent, the smell of home, when you feel her claws. They press into your back, tearing cloth, breaking skin, pushing deep into muscle. A gasp escapes your lips, and you sense it, her ferocious hunger as she starts to feed. You feel your source draining away, your energy sapping, your own hunger becoming unbearable. You push her away, staggering backwards, until you rest gasping against the door. The figure in the bed draws the curtains and smiles as she is bathed in moonlight. She turns back to you, her grey hair now streaked with gold. She gets out of the bed, walking towards you, but you feel your god pulling you back, pulling you away from her claws. The room fades, but Amadi's moon remains, now emblazoned on the altar before you. A bird flits in the background as a sense of warmth and peace fills you. You reach out to Amadia, but all you can hear is the chirp of birds. Getting up, you see the emblem of a moon carved into the altar. She acknowledges your presence with a simple nod. Before you stands a shrine to Amadia, her solemn face carved of ancient stone. This statue of Amadia seems ancient. Moss blooms from cracks all over the stone, and tears of rain stream from her eyes. A hollow space marks the center of her creased brow. With the grating sound of stone upon stone, the statue of Amadia moves to one side, revealing a secret room.
Сюжетный прикол, ладно. Теперь она эти порталы. Ну все. Тут мы зарешали.
I'm afraid that exploring this island would only consume precious time that I need for my work. I shall be remaining here.
Whatever type of companion you need, I can provide.
Так, что у нас тут? Перекинетика гидроаэро. Гидроаэро. Место силы. Сопротивление всему. Очевидно. Так, что еще нам удалось выяснить? Кольцо. О, очень крутое, кстати. Военное мастерство охоты пирокинетчика. Так, мастерство охоты пирокинетчика призывания. Тут 3 полезных, тут 2 полезных, тут 3 полезных. 3 полезных, 3 полезных, а тут 1, 2, 3. Тоже 3 полезных, поэтому. Масики.
You there! Prithee, goodly traveller, might I prevail upon you to answer a question? No place is safe while she lives, neither this crumbling temple nor the shore indeed. You see, I am on a mission most grave. I seek a sorcerer most foul, most reviled, most feared. Her name is...
His pincers scissor wildly.
Septa the Ineffable! Have you heard tell of this wicked beast on your travels? Oh no. You spoke to her. Face to... whatever you call the odd frontly part of your person. I regret to inform you, you haven't much longer to live then. Now that she has your scent, it won't be long until Septa tracks you here and guts you like a minnow. You have my sympathy. The hunt continues. Imperio, away!
нас есть вроде заклинание положить в карман. А, парящий поверхности. Но ведь... А? Нечестно.
make heads nor tails of this.
Reading of the wonders of Solsticer, it's clear where her people get their feelings of supremacy from.
You suddenly hear something in the distance. A strange tune. Sabine freezes. It's her Scar song. The master is near.
He's close. We must turn back now, or he'll have me under his thrall once more. I need to find someone I can trust enough to share the Scar song with. It's the only way.
The symbol of the dragons. This is the arrowhead.
All. And then we rise.
I'm afraid that exploring this island would only consume precious time that I need for my work. I shall be remaining here.
Девять. ОЗ дает. Какой себе лук?
I'm afraid that exploring this island would only consume precious time that I need for my work. I shall be remaining here.
68к.
You're a young magister, devoted to Dallas. You fight alongside paladins. The Order united in battle, fighting the Black Ring, as in the Great War. It's the proudest moment of your life, and then it's the last.
I fancy a swim. You need a bath. Magisters and paladins, all dead. No spirits here either. You'd expect to see some at least. Black Ring. Could they be doing the purging?
The plot thinnens.
Оставшихся магистров надлежит уничтожить на месте высадки, после чего собраться у храма Ралика и приступить к его разгрому. Воу-воу-воу. Наконец-то драка. О, ребята, ну вы попали. А, сейчас просто песос будет.
Hard to fathom such magic, even when it's right before your eyes.
As if from nowhere, a sweating warrior appears before you.
Who the hell's be yow? Thralls to Almira. I borrow Yower grunts, mistress. The Divine Order pigs be here at the temple, and I would have Yower pets kill 'em.
He points you towards the nearby temple, where a skirmish continues.
Yow have Yower orders. Get to it.
I thank you kindly, mistress. Now, thralls, get you out to it.
Просто что-то паладин делает. Бешеное количество опыта. О,
We rise. I taste it on the wind. The death.
Fight then for underlings. And you shall have more. You may even kill a Godvoken if you can find one. Maybe even old Alex himself. Do not be so eager, underling. It won't be you who kills him. You fight well, but not that well, huh?
You frown with surprise. Alexander vanished along with all the others when the Lady Vengeance breached the Hall of Echoes. You assumed he was dead.
Has as many lives as a cat, it seems. Let's see if he acts like one when cornered.
The spirit of a Magister Priestess swipes her staff in wide arcs through the air. She turns and spots something.
Wargs! Sir, watch out! Get away from him, you foul creature!
A ghostly cacophony reaches your ears, the snarl of a beast and the screams of a man. The priestess lunges forward to help someone unseen. There's another scream, cut short by a wet crunch. The priestess falls backwards, clutching a severed arm in paladin garb.
Magisters and paladins fighting alongside each other. A rare sight indeed.
The spirit of a woman in strange armor stands before you. Visible on her breastplate is the seal of Rallick. She shoots you a look of deep dismay.
Godwoken, why do you aid these servants of the void? Do you not know your purpose?
The spirit stares deep into your eyes for a long moment, before sighing with resignation.
The quality of Godwoken has declined since my time, it seems. Very well. Do what you will to survive.
Because I was the same as you once. A Godwoken.
She looks you over once again. The judgmental arch of her eyebrows suggests you're less than she had hoped for.
Perhaps not exactly like you, but I heard the call and came here to face the trials of the gods. I was not chosen for divinity. Instead, I became a guardian of this temple, a knight of Rallick. The Black Ring ended my vigil. They came, intent on destroying this place. I fought them off as long as I could, but there were too many. The altars shall show the way, but only to those deemed worthy. Bow and pray to each altar. The way may be revealed to you then, or it may not. If the gods do not choose you to progress, then you'll likely share my fate. There was a reluctance in my heart, a lingering doubt. To be divine is to shoulder a great responsibility. Deep down, I didn't want that responsibility for myself. The gods must have sensed my unwillingness. Still, I wanted to serve them. I became a Knight of Rallick that day. Make haste, then. The Void's power is growing. It must be stopped.
If Mistress Almira would have her thralls report to camp there yonder, we would make use of them.
The spirit of a magister brandishes her sword in one hand, while the other is clasped to a wound in her side.
There's too many of them. Get the bishop to the Elven Temple. We'll hold them off as long as we can.
She turns her attention forward once more, her eyes darting between foes in several directions.
Bishop? Wait, Alexander is here. This Elven Temple may warrant investigation.
You're not the thrall I've been promised, but you might be something to practice on until he arrives.
He pulls a small dagger from his robe and leans in close to examine you. You see that he's covered in a patchwork of tiny scars.
Such a pristine hide. Your skin will make a beautiful canvas. Fine. I'll leave you to her pleasure. I just hope she doesn't throw your life away by sending you up against the Shriekers. It would be such a waste to see a fine hide like yours rotting outside the Elven Temple.
With twinkling eyes visible through his helm, the Reaver offers you an apple, shiny and red. It is perfect in every way. He shakes his head and points to your mouth, beckoning for you to open it. He holds the apple to your lips. It feels not cool and dry, but warm and wet. He squeezes. Liquid, warm and coppery, fills your mouth, drips down your throat, spills onto your chin. You realize a nearby magister has had his heart cut out, and the Reaver's gauntlet is blooded. The Reaver begins to laugh. He proffers the glistening heart once again. But then he withdraws it with a chuckle and a wagging finger, as if to chastise your greed.
How spectacular. Did you see the light fade from their eyes? Their expressions as they passed from this world?
The necromancer looks wistfully at one of the bodies.
To experience the transcendental, there is such beauty in it all. Oh, yes. Yes. Martial combat is all well and good for lesser creatures, but I'm talking about the metaphysical. The moment when you reach out to touch the void. What do you see? What do you experience? What secrets does the universe reveal? I wish I could feel it. Just once before our God King raises the faithful to immortality, before the chance is gone forever. Well, yes. Aren't you curious? I want to experience that moment, that fleeting moment as soul and body float apart. Of course, our Lord will resurrect the faithful when he himself is reborn. For us, death is a temporary inconvenience. So, perhaps you could perform a service for your betters and inconvenience me? Give me that gift. What? With that? Please, we are not slaughtering farm animals.
He reaches into his robes and pulls out a dagger. Its long, thin blade looks wickedly sharp. The necromancer grins as he hands it to you and pulls aside the cloth covering his heart.
Here, strike true, and let us see what awaits me.
He gasps in shock as the knife pushes through flesh, muscle, chips a rib, and enters his beating heart. He falls forward, clutching at you.
Oh, my.
His hands curl around your neck, and as his eyes meet yours, he opens his mouth to speak again, and the light fades from his eyes. You pull the gore-covered dagger from his chest, and his body slumps to the ground, limp and still.
The moment when soul and flesh parted ways. It was like my hair was being ripped from my scalp, like my skin was being flayed from my body all at once. I have never felt such horror. It was... exquisite. What? No. No, you can't. I am to be reborn. I am his favorite. Get back. Get back, I command you.
The spirit turns to run, but he's already yours. He starts to fade as his power begins to flow into your veins.
No, you can't. I was promised eternity. Please. Please.
Вот так вот. Захотел челик вечности. О.
White-hot pain, fangs sinking into you. A magister appears and offers her hand. You reach for it, but there's a loud snarl. Warm blood soaks you. Then, darkness.
Саня.
A black ring captain stands before you. She looks remarkably ordinary, you think, as far as black ring go. But then you hear a voice inside your head.
Tell me who you are, or I will kill you. And do not doubt me, for I tell the truth.
Her expression does not change. She cannot read your mind, but you can read her face, and you see she grows impatient.
Tell me who you are, or I will kill you. Then they may live, for now, that they may kill the divine pigs and kill the godwoken, kill them all, and then perhaps they die and rise again.
Красивый рецепт. Прикольно. Ледяная граната. Нефтяная граната. Блин, офигеть, это реально круто. Подмороженная бомба, скажем. Слизь.
You serve the God King now, so kill the Divine Order pigs and
He looks you in the eyes, raises the palm of his hand towards you. Serpent-like coils writhe beneath the skin. The skin blackens. Noxious black smoke pours from him.
Охренеть. Это будет очень круто, если взять кофевоз.
Into your mouth, your tongue turns dry, then rough, almost scaly, and you feel your source, unsettled, as if attracted to the man's black eyes. As the black smoke snake takes over your tongue, you feel yourself slipping away. You see a vision, an army of the undead, risen to turn the world to a lifeless waste. At its head, a god king. The smoke snake returns to its master. Your mouth returns to normal, and with a sibilant hiss, the alchemist begins to laugh. He tips his temple in salute. For a moment, a black smoke snake coils around his fist, and then is gone.
A new world is coming.
An undead reaver lifts a clay goblet of wine and drinks deep. Only the wine trickles out through a hole in his side a moment later. He glances at you with a shrug.
Force of habit. Life will taste good again once the God King's victory is sealed. Wine is wasted on the living, but life is wasted on the living. The God King will change all that. I don't need confidence. I have faith. The God King restores the injured, resurrects the fallen. I lay dead and forgotten until he brought me back. He rewards the loyal.
The reaver utters a dry cluck of disapproval from the desiccated remains of his throat.
Your enemies shall be cast down. The wrongs of the Seven shall be put right, thanks to the God King. Obey him, honor him, feed him well. A new world is coming.
Your mistress should have enlightened you, thrall. The God King is the true king. The so-called seven gods betrayed him and cast him down. Now it's time for him to rise again.
Obey him, honor him, feed him death. A new world is coming.
The Magister cowers, oblivious to you. The dreamer is twisting her own mind into a maze of her worst nightmares.
They're crawling. They're crawling under my skin. Get them out!
Your enemies shall be cast down.
The dreamer's eyes have rolled over white. His fingers twitch as you near. A cold presence suddenly seizes you. Your breath shortens and a voice enters your mind, probing. Losa, the prey that my master seeks, God-woken. The cold presence ebbs away. You take a deep breath. The voice offers parting words. Very well. Go, in service of the God King. The dreamer's eyes do not see you. His mind is elsewhere, locked in a dark rapture as he torments the Magister. He tips his temple in salute. For a moment, a black smoke snake coils around his fist, and then is gone.
I'm afraid that exploring this island would only consume precious time that I need for my work. I shall be remaining here.
День третий. Здесь по-прежнему тихо. Портал продолжает направлять океан в страны урочий храм. И пока это длится, мы должны стоять и караулить его. Как по мнению Белоликова, мы должны угодить королю Богу. Если у нас нет ни единого шанса омыть клинки кровью божественного.
I'm afraid that exploring this island would only consume precious time that I need for my work. I shall be remaining here.
Something on your mind, darling?
Вроде бы остров не такой большой. О. Чего? Рил? Вот он. Общение 5. В обложку с замками бочонка. Текста пафосными и витиеватым образом восхваляет божественную природу бочек. С любовью отрисованные наброски изображают уйму разных вещей, которые можно хранить в бочках. Я на все это благослови. Вот. Лепие. Автор очень-очень любил объект своего интереса, что есть бочки, если кто-то до сих пор не понял, что есть бочки. Страницы в этой книге одинаковые. Очевидно, предполагалось, что их будут вырывать снованно панацея. Медленно переносит облегчение и исцеляет. Боль, бла-бла-бла-бла. Что там по дрифту? Свон. Поля близ дрифта. А, все, это знаю, как встречать. Мне так хочется узнать, что это за меч такой. Выглядит приятно.
What strange contraptions are these?
An empty pedestal stands before you. From the ostentatious nature of the carvings upon it, you can tell it once used to hold something of great value.
Something's missing here. Something valuable.
О! О!
The ghost stares right through you, a horrified look upon her face.
They took the realm. They took it all. But they don't know what it is. They don't know what they have. Those Black Ring dogs. They took the universe, but they don't know what it is. I pray they do not think to try to use it.
А чё там такое?
She turns away. An empty...
Основы механики. Вас интересуют автобатоны? Не знаете, как в полной мере использовать эти механические диковинки? Тогда читайте эту книгу. И способны все советы, секреты и инструкции от Барти. Шаг первый. Запускаете как? Фазовым с конденсатором, конечно же. О нем можете подробно прочитать в 5 главе. А пока просто запомните, что ни один автоматон без него работать не будет. Кстати, если вдруг автоматон выйдет из строя, что маловероятно, но бывает, просто вытащите конденсатор, пока он не успел наделать бед. Конденсатор, значит. Черный круг забрал.
Nothing to see here. Please move along. I know it's doomed. All will die, and all will fall to ruin. You bring chaos here. You bring death. Leave me out of it. Leave me be.
I've spotted something.
Только хотел. О, пещера. Щит. Круто, что мы опыт так залутали. Может, эти из Черного Круга забрали?
A hulking black ring captain glares at you with his one eye. The other one, a weeping socket surrounded by recent burn wounds.
You're not one of mine. You're not from headquarters either. Explain yourself, or I'll open you up and rip out an answer myself.
His blade is inching out of its scabbard, even as he speaks.
Almira, apologies, mistress. I'd never have dreamed of questioning any thrall of yours.
He bows and gestures for you to pass.
Yow! Thank you, mistress. Pass freely.
Но важно, оказывается.
See how we turn the world the seven created against them? We drown their very temples with the oceans themselves. The God King will smile upon us.
Conjurer laid waste to an entire temple in an instant. After we bled ourselves dry trying to take it. Whatever reward that was coming to us is all for her now.
conjurer pays you no heed. She has eyes only for the portal swirling ahead under her control. It hungrily consumes the sea upwards like a waterspout.
Можно и дымовую гранату кинуть, она не сможет творить заклинание, может так сработает. Остров интересный. Вот и будет лапчик.
The automaton doesn't react to your presence at all. The automaton
Пить надо огнем. уже полегче просто. Видите, это. Разобрать и забрать. Можно его далеко закинуть просто пока что. тебе он там послышался.
Embedded in the stone stands an ancient and venerable sword, as sharp and as strong as the day it was made. It feels good, cool to the touch, and a perfect fit for your hand. The sword does not budge. The sword slides smoothly free.
Одноручный. Да что у тебя? Ну, как полуторный выглядит. Шанс крита 15, память, инициатива. Сам по себе он хорош.
The spirit keep out. Can I help? The dwarf smiled.
Need some chatter to pass the time, friend?
How may I help you?
Sabine slides her hand in yours, makes your heart skip a beat with her particularly coquettish smile.
I've something I need to tell you.
She scrapes her throat, hesitates, almost as if she's a bit nervous. There's a first.
I'm afraid you're going to accuse me of killing the mood, but the thing is, I need to talk to you about the Master. No, not anymore. Or so I hope. My dear, sweet Losa, I've grown to trust you more than I've trusted anyone since I've had names on my skin. So you have. Come, sit down with me for a moment.
You both sit down, cross-legged, knees to knees, hand in hand. Suddenly, a melody. Sabine sings a song, haunting in its simplicity. She uses no words, sounds rather. It's beautiful, yet somehow menacing.
This is my Scar song. It's all the Master needs to make me his slave once more, unless your voice opposes his. I will soon confront him, with you by my side. My life and my liberty I place in these soft, strong hands of yours. Will you sing? Good answer.
Her cat's eyes close as she leans in for a kiss. You kiss, It's sweet and wonderful. You wish it could last forever.
My word.
You both get up and smile to one another warmly. When you hear a sound in the distance and turn to look, Sabine pats you affectionately on the bottom.
Adventure calls, but I say we do this again sometime. Please, go ahead. My, what a query to ask so out of the blue. Still, why not? I suppose some stories were always meant to be told. So, no, hang on.
She retrieves a small flask from her backpack, uncorks it, and takes a big swig. Tears stream from her eyes as she offers you the flask.
They're tears of joy, I assure you. Here, have some joy.
You drink. It burns. Soon the tears run down your cheeks as well.
Not bad, is it? So good it has us crying like babies. Now then, the epic of The Master and the Scar. Sounds like a melodramatic opera. There was, of course, some singing involved. It began when I woke in the dark room. He removed my blindfold, and still I did not see. He himself was darker than any shadow, but I could hear him give orders to another. Stingtail. How he came to regret the actions he performed that day. The Master bid the dream a dream, and so he did. He sat there. I could feel his hands upon my cheeks. He trembled, as if in pain. I didn't know what was going on until quite suddenly, he screamed as he traced the design of the scar into my searing flesh, but I could not move, not an inch. And all the while, the Master looked on in darkest silence. Like I said before, didn't exactly feel like a kiss. So, once the scarring was over, and the pain began to fade, the training began. With words, whistles, snaps of the fingers even, the Master could make me obey his every command. Young, strong, smart. You know I don't exactly lack in qualities. Didn't take him long to train me in the arts of stealth, subterfuge, and assassination. It shakes me little now, all too little. But that first time, that first real kill, it was such stuff as nightmares are made on. I had now lived in the dark for what might as well have been years. I was in a wood, but the trees there were sick. Grey, leafless hydras sticking out of ashen earth. There were no stars that night. She sat, shivering beside a fire. I was nervous. I had to chase her. My hand hated itself tried to resist, but there is no resisting the Master's song.
Так.
My stabs weren't as mercifully exact as they should have been. I had to bring down the needle again and again as her screams flooded the forest with terror. When it was done, I crawled back to the Master, broken, crept back into the box, and through its cold black lid, he told me I had done well. Next time, I'd do better. You understand me completely. With the needle, I'll kill him. And with the needle, I'll strike his name from my skin. The bastard will be master no longer.
The captain tries to angle the blade of his sword to catch a glimpse of his injuries in its reflection. He winces.
Mistress Almira, how can I be of service? But I can't, Mistress Almira. We have orders. The temple has to stay submerged. I can't, Mistress. Orders are orders.
The conjurer's gate. The captain tries to angle.
Mistress Almira.
внезапно, да. Впервые за игру электрический трон поставил. А, она не хочет по льду идти, иначе заморозится. Зеркало.
The spirit keeps glancing back. A difficult task since his shoulders are tense as iron. How can I help? The spirit of a black ring conjurer looks around in confusion, seemingly oblivious to you. The spirit suddenly looks up. Her eyes widen as she sees an abyss far greater than anything she had ever conjured forth. Then she is no more. The glass is black, at first, but then a sickly haze begins to form, like sand upon a pond. The haze shimmers and becomes a face, a one-faced stranger looking straight at you. You feel his hate, his avarice, his thirst for blood, God-woken blood. He does not speak, and yet he asks you who you are. You know the wrong answer will send this man, this sallow man, into a ferocious rage. It works, and instantly you know what the sallow man wants. Alexander's head, cut from his body and brought to his cave. And you know too what he's offering. Whatever you desire yourself to be. A new you, better than before. All your flaws gone forever. Sallow turns away. You're done. An empty pedestal stands before you.
They took the realm. They took it all. But they don't know what it is. They don't know what they have.
Было сказано, что Александр пошел.
Do you serve the God King's scum? That's our task. We would take the Elven Temple as soon as we could pass the Shriekers. You steal our service.
He opens his mouth in a sloppy grin and pokes his tongue through rotten teeth. But his tongue is not a tongue, it's the head of a snake. Its own forked tongue flickers with a puff of black smoke, and it winks at you.
You'll die there like the others, and in dying you'll serve the king. Perhaps we'll follow on your coattails, and we shall have the reward for Alexander's head.
should be up there, dying for our Lord. You will never be deemed worthy without sacrifice.
You lowly creature. Not unlike me once. Storm the Elven Temple and strike down the Shriekers. Perhaps the God King will smile upon your efforts.
Half our numbers fell to Shriekers, but none have risen again. The God King must be displeased with us.
The witch murmurs a quiet prayer. You can see the faint scars of a collar on her bowed neck.
Leave me be. I'm preparing my soul for the trials ahead. I will not fail our God King. He will find me worthy of eternity.
Two black ring wargs, heaving, stinking mounds of gristle and malice, play like puppies with a large crimson gem.
Boars. Away. Now.
They lick their lips, the gem forgotten, for now. You lift the gem. It's both hot and cold. Within the stone, stars seem to shine. It's mesmeric. You slide the gem into your pack for later. The wargs still hungrily eye the dangled meal. The wargs tear the flesh apart, and you turn away.
I was hungry.
Me too. What was we doing?
Can't remember.
Me neither.
Let's go chase rabbits.
Yeah, all right.
With a nod to you, the beasts amble away. The bunny gives you a dazed look, like he's not all there.
Yeah, wow, what a shock, yeah. Huh? What? Oh, hi. So, yeah, hey, here's the thing. Don't get too close to the sticky out thing with the shape thing near the door. Thing's dangerous. What a shock. Bye.
The dwarf smiled.
Need some...
What a strange device. Looks like those black ring made a lethal enemy.
You approach an undead, standing proud at the lip of a broken
Ah,
bridge.
понятно.
Understandably fearless of the fatal drop, she gazes into the lava sputtering below. Turning to you, she motions to the black ring corpses at her feet.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, eh? Only thing I like less than black ring are trolls. Godwoken, are you? I thought so. I see it on you like an aura. I see such things, for I am the Watcher. And I seek such things, for I am a seeker. The Meister.
She bats one skeletal hand in a truly derisive fashion. Her crackling laugh sounds like dry leaves whirling in the wind on an autumn night.
The Meister's ragtag band are but a pale imitation of the tradition they sought to revive. I am one of the original Seekers. We swore to be Knights of the Council, Guardians of Godwoken, and Defenders of Divinity.
Спасибо. Та ящерица, которая нас учила. Да, это она.
Together, we failed. But still, I try. Alone. Unless... The Knight of Duna has been cursed. Void runs through his veins where source once flowed. I am sworn to protect the Council and all within it. But that same oath renders me unable to lift a blade against him. Release the knight's good spirit from his corrupted shell, Godwoken. Do this, and I will gift you with the last standard of the original Seekers. If you seek ascension, it could help you greatly in the trials along the way.
Silence greets your question. This silence lasts quite some time. Just when you're about to break it, she speaks.
That question is unbefitting of a Godwoken. Trust that when you offer your help to those in need, the help you receive will be what you need in turn. I ask again, will you aid me? Will you take down the corrupted Knight of Duna? My thanks. And the thanks of Duna's knights too. In life, I knew him well. He would hate to be like this. Believe me, you would be releasing him from torment. Please do.
Magisters. Not what they signed up for, I bet.
Ладно, это круто. Но я в следующий раз это проскочу, сейчас я устал.